One of the most important things you consider while getting an EV is its range, as it determines how far you can go without needing a charge. In today's video, we'll explore 11 impressive EVs that have redefined the boundaries of distance and performance using data sourced from Kelley Blue Book and Car and Driver. From distinctive designs to rapid charging capabilities, these electric wonders are pushing the envelope for green mobility. Get ready to be amazed as we dive into the true range reported by owners, interior comfort and cargo space, and overall owner satisfaction for these EVs. Let's dive in.
Yeah, with 389 horsepower.
2023 Hyundai Ioniq 5. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 is quite a fascinating electric SUV. The first thing that catches your eye is its unique design, a blend of 1980s 8-bit style and modern electrification. And it's not just about looks. This SUV offers the rapid fast charging capability and a commendable driving range, which is something owners have raved about. The lineup of Ioniq 5 models covers a range of power and driving distances. You've got a rear-wheel drive version with 168 horsepower and a range of 220 miles, all the way up to an all-wheel drive model with 320 horsepower and an estimated 266 miles of range. The latter is pretty impressive, considering it's one of the farthest driving EVs under $60,000. Step inside and you'll find a spacious and comfortable interior. Hyundai has made sure there's plenty of room for passengers, even more than in the Ford Mustang Mach-E and Volkswagen ID.4. The seats are comfortable and the materials used are eco-friendly, keeping the tech-savvy vibe going. Now, as with any vehicle, there are some downsides. Some owners have noted that the front trunk space is limited, which could be a minor inconvenience. Additionally, the turning circle is surprisingly wide, which might take some time getting used to. Another aspect to mention is the absence of wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which can be a bummer for tech-savvy drivers. But overall, owners seem to be quite satisfied with the Ioniq 5. It's entertaining to drive, the ride is smooth, and the combination of power and range makes it a compelling choice for those diving into the world of EV ownership. 2023 Ford Mustang Mach-E. First off, when it comes to range, the Mustang Mach-E offers an estimated range of 226 to 312 miles, depending on the battery pack and motor configuration. Now, that might not be as impressive as some of the longest range Tesla models, but it still provides a decent range for most daily commutes and road trips. Now let's talk about the interior, comfort, and cargo space. One great advantage is that the battery is cleverly placed under the car's floor, maximizing both cargo and passenger space. Inside, the Mach-E takes a departure from the regular Mustang style, sporting a sleek dashboard with a cool digital gauge cluster and a large vertically mounted touchscreen. It's got that modern and attractive vibe. There are some nifty features too, like customizable ambient interior lighting, heated front seats, a heated steering wheel, wireless charging, and even a panoramic sunroof. Talk about driving in style and comfort. Lastly, let's touch on owner satisfaction. The Mustang Mach-E has garnered positive feedback from owners who appreciate its performance, design, and electric driving experience. Of course, like any vehicle, it has its pros and cons, but overall, it's making a lot of people happy. 2023 Kia EV6. First off, the EV6 comes in both rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive versions. If you're into speed, you'll love the new GT model. It boasts a powerful 576 horsepower, enough to leave Stinger owners envious as it zooms past them. But don't worry, even the base rear drive model has a respectable 167 horsepower, and if you opt for the bigger battery, you get a total output of 225 horses. Now, let's talk about range, charging, and battery life. The EV6 offers two battery sizes, a standard 58 kilowatt pack and a larger 77.4 kilowatt pack. Naturally, the bigger battery gives you more range. The standard battery can take you up to 232 miles, while the long-range battery can go as far as 310 miles on a single charge. However, if you go for the performance-oriented GT model, the range drops to around 206 miles despite having a larger battery. But hey, 206 miles is still a good range for many daily commutes. Now let's step inside the EV6. The interior design may not be as daring as the exterior, but it's still pretty attractive and futuristic, setting it apart from other Kia models. The digitized dashboard adds a high-tech touch, while the floating centered console provides practical storage solutions. You'll also find some lovely gold accents throughout the cockpit, giving it a touch of elegance. Overall, owners seem to be pretty satisfied with the Kia EV6. It's a well-rounded electric vehicle that's easy to live with, fun to drive, and offers good value. So if you're looking for an electric SUV with style, performance, and comfort, the EV6 might just be the one for you. As with any car, there are always pros and cons. The pros of the EV6 include its athletic road manners, bold design, spacious interior, and good value for the money. On the other hand, some might see the smaller battery range as a con, especially for the performance-oriented GT model. However, with all the positives it brings to the table, the EV6 certainly deserves its spot among our favorite SUVs. 2024 GMC Hummer EV SUV. Now, even though it falls under the GMC umbrella, the Hummer brand's iconic design and off-road capabilities have been brilliantly maintained in this electric beast. You'll be blown away by the SUV's advanced technology, raw power, and innovative features, like the four-wheel steering that allows for epic crab mode. The real star of the show, though, is the Ultimum battery tech, which not only enables quick charging but also boasts a range of over 300 miles. Step inside the cabin and you'll find a perfect blend of high-tech features and that rugged, tough look we all expect from a Hummer. The interior is visually identical to its pickup truck counterpart, featuring removable roof panels that let you experience the great outdoors while you're cruising. The range and battery life are where the Hummer EV SUV truly shines. With GM's Ultimum battery technology, you can leave the gas-guzzling days behind. The base model comes with a 400-volt electrical system, but you'll get the 800-volt system with all the other trims. And that massive 170-kilowatt battery pack grants you an impressive 250 miles of highway driving on our tests. Overall, the 2024 GMC Hummer EV SUV truly impresses with its incredible range, powerful performance, and rugged yet futuristic interior. It's a ride that's sure to satisfy any owner and turn heads wherever it goes. 2023 Rivian R1S. First things first, this SUV is not only stylish but also practical. It comes with 3 rows of seats, so you can comfortably fit your whole crew for those fun family trips. The interior is upscale and well designed, featuring fancy leather, wood trim, and 2 large displays, one for infotainment and another for the driver's gauge display. It's all about comfort and luxury inside. Now let's talk about its performance. The R1S shares its powertrain with its sibling, the R1T pickup truck. The standard version comes with a dual motor setup, giving you a combined 600 horsepower and all-wheel drive. If you're looking for some extra power, you can go for the quad motor model, which packs a whopping 835 horsepower and provides all-wheel drive, making it perfect for off-road adventures. It's fast too, hitting 60 miles per hour in just 3.1 seconds. Let's talk about range and charging. The R1S comes with 2 battery pack options for now, the standard and large packs. The standard pack provides about 260 miles of driving per charge, while the large pack takes you up to an estimated 352 miles. However, during highway driving tests, the R1S with the large battery managed about 230 miles before needing a recharge. So you have a good range of options to choose from. Keep in mind that the Rivian plans to introduce a max battery pack in the future, which could extend the range even further. One of the highlights of the R1S is its practicality. With its 12 cubic foot trunk, large rear cargo area, split tailgate, and 3rd row of seats, this SUV is perfect for carrying both passengers and gear. 2023 Mercedes EQS SUV. The 2023 Mercedes-Benz EQS is the all-electric SUV version of the luxurious gas-powered EQS sedan. It shares a platform with the sedan, but it's got a higher seating position and more space inside. It even comes with a 3rd row, allowing it to accommodate up to 7 people. The interior is top-notch with a spacious and airy feel, premium materials, and cutting-edge technology. One highlight is the optional 56-inch hyperscreen, which spans the entire dashboard like something out of the Starship Enterprise. It looks impressive, but some folks find the lack of physical controls a bit off-putting. When it comes to power and performance, the EQS SUV offers 2 options. The EQS 450 Plus packs a 335 horsepower electric motor for the rear wheels, while the EQS 580 takes things up a notch with 536 horsepower and all-wheel drive capabilities. The SUV handles well, especially with its standard adjustable air suspension and rear axle steering system, which make it surprisingly agile. Now let's talk about range and charging. The EQS SUV comes with a 107.8 kilowatt battery pack, similar to the sedan. However, the estimated driving range isn't as impressive. The EQS 450 Plus offers around 305 miles per charge, while the all-wheel drive EQS 450 4MATIC and EQS 580 4MATIC give you about 285 miles before needing to recharge. But no worries, it can charge up pretty fast with speeds up to 200 kilowatts, going from 10 to 80% in just 31 minutes with a compatible DC fast charger. Overall, owners are quite satisfied with the EQS SUV, and it's easy to see why. It offers a blend of luxury, comfort, and cutting-edge technology in an all-electric package. Pros include the high-end interior, spaciousness, and agile handling with its rear axle steering. As for cons, some might find the range a bit lacking compared to its sedan counterpart, and the absence of physical controls on the hyperscreen could be a downside for some people. 2023 BMW iX. If you're on the lookout for a fantastic electric SUV, you definitely need to check out BMW's iX in their showroom. It's a midsize SUV like their popular X5, but the cool thing is it comes with not one, but two electric motors instead of a traditional gasoline engine. Now, you've got options when it comes to power. The entry-level xDrive 50 model gives you 516 horsepower, but if you're all about performance, go for the M60 trim, which packs a punch with 610 ponies. Now let's talk about range. BMW claims you can go over 300 miles between charges, which sounds impressive, but when tested, both models actually clocked in at 290 miles of highway driving. Still, that's more than what you get from the Audi e-tron or the Rivian R1S, so it's pretty solid. Instead, the iX is all about blending the future with luxury. The cabin design is sleek and modern with a futuristic infotainment system and top-notch materials. You'll feel like you're stepping into a high-tech haven. The front seats are comfy as can be, perfect for those long drives, and guess what? There's even hands-free driving mode available. Now let's sum up the highs and lows. The iX offers a luxurious ride, an impressive driving range, and a chic cabin design. It's a real head-turner. However, some might find its futuristic design a little too bold, and the rear seats sit a bit lower than some might prefer. And let's not forget, the top model can set you back a pretty penny. 2023 Nissan Ariya. The 2023 Nissan Ariya SUV is a new addition to Nissan's electric vehicle lineup, joining the popular Leaf hatchback. One of the coolest things about it is the driving range it offers. Owners reporting getting up to 304 miles per charge, which is a significant improvement compared to the Leaf's 226-mile range. Now, when it comes to the interior, comfort, and cargo space, the Ariya doesn't disappoint. Inside, you'll find a futuristic and sleek design, with Nissan going all in on the minimalistic approach. They've ditched most of the buttons to create a smooth dashboard that complements the stylish exterior. The cabin feels spacious thanks to the flat, low floor, and the zero-gravity seats are incredibly comfy. On the performance side, the Ariya offers a quiet and stable ride, perfect for city driving. There's an option for all-wheel drive, which is faster and more powerful than the front-wheel drive version. The front-wheel drive model hits 60 miles per hour in 7.5 seconds, but the E-Force all-wheel drive version zips from 0 to 60 in just 5.6 seconds. Pretty impressive for an electric vehicle. As with any car, there are some pros and cons to consider. On the highs side, the Ariya offers a spacious interior, a quiet ride around town, and that fantastic driving range. On the low side, the acceleration can feel a bit sluggish with the front-wheel drive configuration, and some might find the styling a bit polarizing. Plus, if you're a driving enthusiast looking for a thrill, the Ariya might not satisfy that craving. 2024 Cadillac Lyriq. For Cadillac enthusiasts looking to embrace electric vehicles while enjoying a smooth transition from their older models like the DTS sedans and the SRX crossovers, the Lyriq might be the perfect choice. Under the hood, you'll find a 340 horsepower electric motor on the rear axle for the standard rear-wheel drive version. While the acceleration is adequate and responsive, it doesn't quite match the powerful feeling you'd get from competitors like BMW iX or the Model X. There's also an optional 500 horsepower all-wheel drive version that boasts a quicker 0 to 60 mile per hour time of 4.6 seconds. Now, when it comes to range, The Lyriq holds up well with 308 miles per charge for the single motor model and 307 miles for the dual motor version. The great news is that all Lyriq models come with DC fast charging capability, making the most of America's growing public EV charging infrastructure. On the inside, the Lyriq impresses with its rich-looking interior treatment. You'll find a tasteful blend of metallic brightwork and open-pore wood on the door panels and center console. The cabin is also designed to be quiet, thanks to advanced noise cancellation technology and the absence of a gasoline engine. To sum it up, the 2024 Lyriq is a great option for Cadillac fans looking to embrace electric vehicles without compromising on luxury and comfort. Its true range is impressive, the interior is posh, and it offers a delightful driving experience. The pros include its stylish design, smooth ride, and one-pedal driving, while the cons may be its less powerful acceleration and somewhat firm suspension on rough roads. 2023 Tesla Model Y. Now, even though it's more popular with buyers than the Model 3 sedan it was based on, some folks find the Model Y less satisfying overall. One area where it falls short is the driving range compared to its competitors, like the Ford Mustang Mach-E and the Volkswagen ID.4. However, it's still a leader in the department among electric crossovers. Now, when it comes to the interior, comfort, and cargo space, the Model Y shares a lot with the Model 3 sedan. It's designed with a minimalistic approach, featuring a large infotainment display on a simple dashboard and an all-glass roof that adds an airy feel to the cabin. However, some owners report that materials used inside are not up to par, which might be a bit disappointing for some luxury SUV shoppers. However, the Model Y does have a unique advantage that sets it apart from its luxury competitors: a third row of seats. This feature is especially appealing to families with small children, giving its practical edge in that regard. Now let's talk performance. The Model Y lineup no longer includes a standard range trim, but the long range and performance models have got you covered. The long range with all-wheel drive can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.4 seconds, while the performance model can do it even quicker, 3.6 seconds. Impressive acceleration for an electric SUV. Now let's talk about range and charging. The all-wheel drive long-range version offers a generous 330 miles of range, which is quite impressive. However, if you opt for the performance model, the range drops to 303 miles, mainly due to some performance-focused features. The entry-level model, on the other hand, comes with a different battery pack, and its range is slightly lower at 279 miles per charge. 2023 Tesla Model X. The Model X comes in two versions. The base SUV has a dual motor setup, delivering a powerful 670 horsepower and a driving range of 348 miles. On the other hand, there's the Plaid model, which is performance-oriented and packs a mind-blowing 1,020 horsepower. However, its range is slightly lower at 333 miles between charges. While we're impressed by the Plaid's insane acceleration and still great range, we can't help but wonder if it justifies the higher cost compared to the base model. Plus, the interior doesn't quite give you that luxurious feel you'd expect from a six-figure price tag. When it comes to owner satisfaction, the Model X has its fans, but with new electric SUV entrants like the BMW iX and the Rivian R1S hitting the market, there are now more affordable and fancier options that can match its performance. It comes with two electric motors providing all-wheel drive, and Tesla claims a 3.8-second 0 to 60 mile per hour time, but tests have shown it can actually do it in just 3.3 seconds. Now, if you're looking for the ultimate in speed, the Plaid model with its three electric motors promises an astonishing 2.5 seconds 0 to 60 mile per hour time. When they tested the Model S Plaid, the sedan sibling of the Model X, it managed an even more jaw-dropping 2.1 second 0 to 60 mile per hour time. On the handling side of things, the Model X performs well, but its real showstopper is that electrifying acceleration thanks to those electric motors. So, there you have it. Which of these EVs would you want to get and why? Let us know in the comments section.